Hello everybody, it's me, dotJenna. Today's question is, help! What do I do if I have a stalker? Okay, I understand from firsthand experience what it's like having a stalker. It is not fun. It is it's psychologically damaging. Because the person maybe is calling you or maybe doing things on the web or bullying you in some way. And you feel threatened, and you can tend to feel threatened. Even if you know they probably are never going to do anything, it's always in the back of your mind. Like, I hope that girl doesn't become a mass murderer, or I hope that guy doesn't just do something terrible. Okay? And so having a stalker can be very psychologically abusive. And a stalker is somebody who just keeps calling you or visiting or, there's all different kinds of levels of stalker. But what I want to talk about is just like a minor stalker. Well, not like some stranger, okay? I want to talk about somebody you know who becomes stalker. This is psychopathic behavior. So it's it's a sickness on the part of the stalker, but we're not going to go into that. Okay, what you do is you ignore the stalker. You do not answer the stalker. You do not answer the phone calls. You do not talk to the stalker. You do not communicate with the stalker at all. Because doing that actually pours gasoline into the fire. Whether you're even if you're like, well, I told him to kiss my butt. No, if you're being negative to a stalker or if you're being positive to a stalker, it matters not. Anything you do with a stalker is adding fuel to the fire. So you want to cut down all communication. Now, depending on how this person is stalking you and depending on your laws in your state or your country, you may be able to get police protection. Depending on how savvy of a stalker that person is. If you cannot get police protection, then it would may be necessary for you to hire an attorney. Right now, if you're being stalked on the internet, the web is like the wild, wild west. There are not laws yet that protect people because it's so new. So the laws haven't been all put into place. We need tons and tons of laws to protect people against bullying and identity theft and all sorts of crazy things. So you may have to hire an attorney. If you hire an attorney, you're going to have to take the matter to civil court. But the key is to get this person to stop contacting you because it makes you feel like somebody's watching you and you feel very, very violated. And a lot of times they make false, weird accusations that aren't true. They can go and create websites about you. It's crazy. It can get crazy out there. So I understand how you feel. I have been there, and it's not fun. But I just know that you really need to get protection as soon as possible. Don't just let it go on and on thinking it's going to go away, because I have found that those people that do that, as a general rule, aren't going to stop, okay, until you do something about it. So in my case, I ended up hiring an attorney, and it was all on the internet, and I had an internet stalker, and we took him to court and won a $300,000 judgment against this person who was stalking me. You might also get little stalkers, like there's people that just call you and really have nothing to say, but they just want to call you for whatever purpose. Well, same thing with that. Don't answer the phone. Don't talk to them. The first thing you do when you have a stalker is just ignore the stalker. That is the best thing to do, right? Okay, so ignore the stalker, get an attorney. Don't take matters lightly. Make sure you get the protection that you need. And if possible, involve the police and get a protective order, okay, to protect yourself. So that is what my advice is to anyone who has a stalker. And you might also want to check the internet if you need to check and get more advice on how to handle a stalker. Okay, I'm dotJenna. Until next time, talk to you soon.